prophecy foretold, a king born to man, a love the world had never known, but he was crucified.
As last I talked to you, remember Jesus' friends were so sad. They would never see their best friend again. How could this happen? Wasn't Jesus the rescuer, the king that God had promised? It wasn't supposed to end like this. Yes, but whoever said anything about the end? Just before sunrise on the third day, God sent an earthquake and an angel from heaven. When the guards saw the angel, they fell down in fright. The angel rolled the huge stone away all by himself and sat on top of it and waited. At first glimmer of dawn, Mary Magdalene and the other women headed to the tomb to wash Jesus' body. The early morning sun slanted through the ancient olive leaves, and the drops of dew glittering on the leaves and the grasses, it looked like little tears everywhere. The friends walked quietly along the hilly path through the olive groves until they reached the tomb. And immediately they noticed something odd. It was wide open. They peered through the opening in the dark tomb, but wait, Jesus' body was gone. And something else. A shining man was there with clothes made from lightning. Don't be scared. But they couldn't help it. They screamed and they ran away. The angel asked them, "What are you doing here? This is a tomb, and tombs are for dead people." The women couldn't speak. Jesus isn't dead anymore, he said. He's alive again. And their hearts leapt. And the angel laughed with such gladness that they felt for a moment as if they had woken from a nightmare. There's that angel in clothes made of lightning. The other women rushed home, but Mary stayed behind. How could it be true? Jesus was definitely dead. How could he be alive? Just then Mary heard someone else in the garden. Perhaps it's the gardener, she thought. He'll know where Jesus' body is. "I don't know where Jesus is," Mary said urgently. "I can't find him." But it was all right. Jesus knew where she was, and he had found her. Mary. Only one person said her name like that. She could hear his heart thumping. She turned around. She could just make out a figure. She shaded her eyes to see and thought she was dreaming. But she wasn't. She was seeing Jesus. Mary fell to the ground. Sudden tears filled her eyes, and great sobs shook her whole body. And all she wanted in that moment was to cling to Jesus and never let him go. "You'll be able to hold on to me later, Mary," Jesus said gently, "and always be close to me. But now, go and tell the others that I'm alive." Mary ran and ran all the way to the city. She had never run so fast or so far in all her life. She felt she could have never run that fast before. She didn't even feel like her feet were touching the ground. The sun seemed to be dancing and gleaming and bounding across the sky, racing with her, shining brighter than she ever remembered it in the clean, fresh air. And it seemed to her that morning as she ran, almost as if the whole world had been made anew, almost as if the whole world was singing for joy. The trees, the grass, the birds, her heart. And was God really making everything sad come untrue? Was he making even death come untrue? She couldn't wait to tell Jesus' friends. "They won't believe it," she laughed. She was right, of course. Jesus came back to life. He arose. And that's what Easter morning is all about. So no matter how you celebrate Easter, whether it's with baskets, the beautiful flowers that are blooming in the spring, the new birth of these 6-week-old golden sex-linked chickens, however you celebrate with eggs, happy Easter.
Jesus, he rose. My life's been forgiven. This world holds no power. He rose. Jesus, he rose. My life's been redeemed. This prisoner set free. Death, where's your sting? 'Cause he rose.